Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Island Rides. We are running it back again with my boy Marcus. The last video we had was a 300ZX, which by far, so far on this channel, is probably the best performing video on this channel. So, we gotta bring it back again, but it's in a different car today. What car are we in today?
We're in a 08 NISMO 350.
So what's so special about a NISMO 350 compared to just a regular 350Z?
So with this one in particular, they only made them from 2007 and 2008, just those 2 years, and they only made 1,613 in the world, and that's not like including all the ones that's been like damaged, totaled, wrecked, or anything. And mine's is number 731.
What kind of mods have we got on this car?
Nothing too crazy. This is my daily. So it's full bolt-on. I got AM non-res test pipes, titanium Y pipe, and of course I got the Tomei dog. Yeah, it's a bag. This car actually went from like all different stages. Went from like drop springs, then I wanted lower, I wanted coilovers, and it wasn't low enough, so I went bags. And bags are, you know, super practical for daily driving and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then suspension wise, from the upper control arms to the compression rod bushings, everything is solid from SPL. And my trans got the Z1 CSC elimination kit and the Howie Racing Slave. And these cars are actually prone to, like with the HRs actually, you know, they're prone to slave failure. So actually when I first bought this car, I went through like maybe 2 to 3 clutches. I was just super unlucky. My slave went and then it ruined the clutch and everything. So that's when I just saved up and then I went with the external slave kit. Yeah, so from factory, the slave is inside the trans, just ruins everything, and then I just went external, and then since then I had like no issues.
Wow.
And then a UPT stage 2 clutch with their flywheel, and it's been pretty solid.
Let's just backtrack real quick. You said that for such a rare car, this car is daily driven.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
This is your daily.
This is my daily, yeah.
So just to show how well these HR motors are, how many miles do you have on this car already?
Unfortunately, I'm actually at like 115.
Oh, that's not too bad, actually.
Yeah, not too bad for a 08. I just wish I was able to, like, you know, keep it a little lower.
Yeah.
Or actually have like a daily for the daily.
Why specifically you wanted a NISMO compared to just a regular 350Z?
To be honest, actually, it's funny. Like, I didn't even like the 350Zs. I was supposed to get a 370 before this. In general, like, I didn't really like the fact on how 350s, how their bumpers just came straight down. So like the NISMO, you know, when you look at it from the front, it's just like, it comes out. Yeah. It's like super round and whatnot. And then, you know, of course it got like the skirts, it got the rear bumper, and it got the wing, and everything just looked crazy. And awesome part is that, you know, it's a factory thing. It just, you know, it just looks crazy. It's like looks like a race car on the road.
I don't understand, and we're just gonna spill the beans right here on camera. This guy's gonna sell his car. He wants to sell his car. Like, dude, you gotta keep it.
Yeah, bro.
Like, okay, off camera. I think this is pretty cool just to share off camera. Something that we talked about of how, like, you've had these signs of like 350 in your regular life, or like keeping the 350Z. So if you could just like explain just, you know, those subtle signs.
You know, I'm born in July. My NISMO is number 0731. I just took that kind of personal just because, you know, it's my birth month, and that's my you know, the amount of days in my birth month, and then going into like the police academy. You know, in Hawaii, those Shoutout stickers are like gold, right? Mine's personally, the first 3 numbers I believe are the same, and then the last 3 is the ones that makes your sticker your sticker. You know, I got mine's, and then come to find out when I pulled it, it was number 350. And I was just like, oh.
Tell me not, guys. Tell me not. This guy has to keep his car. Like, in the police academy, and then your last 3 numbers is 350. Like, what are the odds of that?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just interrupting today's video real quick. If you guys enjoyed this video so far, please make sure you guys smash the like button for today's episode of Island Rides. Island Rides is just to showcase cool cars and cool people located here in Hawaii. And if you guys want to see more episodes of Island Rides, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And lastly, follow Definitive on Instagram, and let's get back to the video. All right, funniest or weirdest story that happened to this car.
Back to the slave going out story. I was leaving Jack in the Box at like 12 in the morning. I was with my friend Jaden. We bought, I don't know, I think we bought tacos or something. We're at like my friend's birthday party or whatnot. Yeah. And this is like going into Thanksgiving morning. You know, we're at the hill. Yeah. And then I get out of first gear, and then I was going into second or something, and I just felt like my clutch go right, like sink to the floor, and I didn't want to come back up. And I looked at it and I was like, hey bro, my pedal is like my pedal is like gone. And he looks at me and he's like, what you mean it's gone?
On the hill?
Yeah, on the hill. Like, I just made it over and I was turning left, and then I just didn't want to come back up, so I had to like just stay put. So all my other friends came, my friend John G, JC Films. Yeah, he came and whatnot. We had to roll my car down into the street. And then I had no idea about the car. I honestly just bought the car just because it was a Nismo 350. Yeah. I honestly kind of dumb, but you know, I didn't really do my research and whatnot about like the HRs and slaves and stuff. So I kind of had to learn along the way about like this car and whatnot. Yeah. So my slave went out. I was stuck till like maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Going into Thanksgiving morning. Keep in mind. Oh my gosh. And my friend, we weren't even actually that close at the time, but he had a Ford Ranger, like an old one, like a 97 or something. Yeah. And 5, 6 in the morning, he told me home the whole back roads and whatnot.
Going uphill
through S Road and whatnot. It was crazy. And then since then we've been homies. So like, this car, it's kind of been like a blessing and a curse. Like sometimes I wish I didn't get it because this was like right after high school. I didn't have good credit. I didn't really put that much of a down, but you know, I met so much like awesome people through this thing. So that's
the cool thing as always about cars. You know, people connect through cars. Just to have a car as an icebreaker, to me that's one of the most coolest things ever.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You know, like, dude, you got a Nismo 350? Like, do you know how rare they are? They're like, and you're just there like, yeah, I know. Bro. You know, like,
I know what you mean though.
You know? So you mentioned you bought the car right out of high school. If you don't mind me asking, how much was the purchase price for a Nismo at that time?
They were asking 18, and this was in November 2016.
In comparison to from a regular 350 Nismo to just a regular Nissan 350, how much more substantial of a value does the Nismo hold compared to a regular 350?
Substantially, especially like if they're in good condition. But you know, Hawaii prices have just been crazy. Like I seen a base one maybe like a few days ago. They're asking like 15. Since we're on an island, do you know how many Nismos are in Hawaii alone? Like, have you ever met anybody else with a Nismo 350? Oh yeah, for sure. My boy Dustin, he has the white supercharged Nismo. And it's funny. I met him on the road, and we both look at each other like, you know, like that Spider-Man meme where I mean, I seen like a few other ones, but I want to say I've seen like, including me, maybe like 5 or so. That's why it's funny, like when I actually listed it, that's when my friends were actually like, oh whoa, you actually are selling the car. Yeah, kind of bittersweet, but I mean, I definitely want to come back to it. Like, you know, I want a GTR and whatnot, but I think it's funny. I think I match more in this car than 35. It's kind of weird. Like, I for sure want to come back and, you know, finish what I started for sure. Like when I hear your name, I picture you with your 35. When I hear Josh's name, I picture his Rocky Bunny Z. Like I feel like when I get my GTR pictures, people are still gonna like picture me with this. Yeah.
But that just goes to show that how much time and effort that you put into your car. You know?
Yeah. Like people see like all the phases. Yeah. How your car goes with and stuff. Like when I bought this car, it came on like gold XXRs. I had like no idea and whatnot. Like that's another reason why I kind of wanted to like keep it, just because I know like, you know, these would like go up in value and whatnot, you know, over time. But I don't know.
There's priorities.
Yeah.
We're adults now. We're not kids anymore.
My time will come.
Since we're approaching a stoplight, I wanted to add a little more spice into Island Rides. So, what we're gonna do before we end today's video is we're gonna have a lightning round where I'm just gonna ask you a few random questions, and right off the top of your head, you gotta answer it. Okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so starting the lightning round. What's your favorite place to grab late lunch?
LNL.
Finish this sentence. My ultimate dream car is blank.
Nismo R35.
2 plus 2 is
4.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Best
Checks over
place.
strikes.
What?
Checks over strikes.
Oh, okay, okay. Best place to hike on Oahu is?
Willy Nui. It's my favorite.
From 1 to 10, you'd give the new 400Z a rating of?
8.
Fair, fair. McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King. Have it your way.
And then the last question. If you could trade this car for something else, what would it be?
Like any car.
Yeah.
Oh, an R35.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's gonna end today's Island Rides. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's always good to have Marcus on the channel. As always.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Always. No, thank you. But I hope that maybe this guy keeps his car. If he doesn't, the next owner, we're telling you guys right now, you better take care of this car.
Yeah, this is my baby girl.
Yeah, we're doing this for memories, and at the same time, I haven't had a Nismo 350Z on the channel. So I figured I might as well just do it, even though the last video I had was a 350Z as well. But that one was a rocket bunny. But regardless, this is another episode of Island Rides. Again, this is just about featuring cool cars and cool people here in Hawaii. So if you guys haven't done so, please make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Drop a like if you guys can as well. Follow my boy Marcus. I'm gonna link his IG down below and follow his car journey. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, you guys are all called to be great in your own way, and always to remember, challenge your standards.